Hello everybody, my name is David. I'm a life coach and I help people heal from trauma. This is part 4 of my question and answer video that I do every single week. I'm answering people's questions from last week. Got a question? Go down below in the comment section, ask me and I'll answer it next week. Thank you. So let's dive right in. I got like 4 more questions I think for this video. And this one is from Kevlar 96 from New York or New Jersey. Thanks for giving me your location. I think you're the first person in quite a while. Locations. Tell us where you guys are from. Even just drop in and say. I get that a lot and I appreciate that very much. All right. Kevlar 96 asks or says, "Hi, I am 23 and I've dealt with many toxic people, including 3 or 4 full-blown narcs. Do you offer a consultation? I don't think I'm suicidal, although checking out has been something I've considered, but I realize over and over that I should not quit because I need to win." Man, I'm sorry you feel that way. You're so young too. Jesus Christ, you have decades ahead of you. Yeah, I do offer consultation, coaching. I'm a life coach. So anybody that's interested, please go to my website, daviddemars.com, and fill out the message box and I'll get back to you immediately. Thank you for asking. Anybody that feels like this, reach out to people. The horrible thing about this is that we believe we aren't worthy of it and we aren't used to asking for help or accepting it, and we just don't think we are worthy of it. I'll tell you right now, I know that I only take cash and I'm expensive, but that is not the main reason why people don't contact me that need help and want to contact me. The main reason is their self-worth. I've tested many people. It's their self-worth. People give me excuses why they don't get help. And I know that a lot of people don't have the finances. I get that, but that doesn't mean stop trying to get help. There is so much help out there available. I'm telling you, there's state help for money. There's ways to get insurance through work. There just is more help out there than you guys probably realize. But anytime we can't do something, ask for help. We can't do it ourselves. But our mental health, my God. I'm so sorry you feel this way. Please ask for help. And yes, I offer a consultation. But like I said, I only accept cash, no insurance, and I'm fairly expensive. But anybody interested, please go to daviddemars.com. Thanks for asking. And I'm sorry again that you feel this way. Find help somewhere, some way. Don't quit. Don't give up. You are worth it. You are so worthy of all the help that's out there and available for you. Okay? I'm sorry. This is big. Let's get through it. Okay. Hi, David. Shaz from Taz. I think this is Sharon from Tasmania. And I only struggle with one thing now, and that is the main ingredient that seems to be in this lifestyle of narcissism and abuse. I understand all of it and have no trouble stating facts, research, and obviously life experience. Here's the thing, though. Childhood trauma. Mine wasn't perfect, but it did not set me up for the falls I've taken. I understand the men I was with had problem childhoods. It's so easy to look back now and put everything into perspective, but every life coach, counselor, psychiatrist that I've turned to for the past 5 years tells me I need to heal my inner childhood. But my life of abuse wasn't from my home. It was my own selfish path that I chose at age 16. I'm 51 now and I blame no one. I look at it like one hell of a lesson. Okay, so you go on and on about that. So, emotional neglect. No matter what, emotional neglect. Whatever our adulthood relationships are like, that gives you a glimpse into your childhood. It's real simple. If you're neglected in adulthood, you were neglected in childhood. Period. If you got your needs met in childhood, we don't accept anything less. We have to have our needs met. And the people that don't have their needs met in adulthood, they didn't in childhood. They were never taught how. It's normal. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's extremely difficult to impossible to know what you're missing, to know what you didn't get. Whatever we didn't get, we think is normal. Everyone had a normal childhood. Everyone. People always ask me, was my childhood normal? Yes. God damn, there's 7 million or 7 billion normal childhoods. Because we all think it was normal. It's our normal. Hope that makes sense. You have to understand how traumatizing emotional neglect can be. I have a whole playlist called Healing CPTSD for all of you that want to understand CPTSD, that believe you have it, you should understand it. And I believe those videos can help you very much understand it. And you start seeing how traumatizing neglect is. It's awful. We are babies born with thousands of emotions that we cannot regulate, and they are traumatizing to us. Okay? If our parents neglect us when we're super, super upset, it's called hyperarousal, and they neglect us and let us just sit in danger, because that's emotionally dangerous for us, and if they let us just sit in it, it's extremely damaging. And guess what it causes most in adulthood? Childhood neglect causes adult self-doubt. And you're self-doubting yourself all the time, and your childhood, and what happened. And you don't have to be abused to be in these relationships. So you don't have to keep looking for abuse where maybe there wasn't any. Emotional neglect, okay? That's what it's called. Thank you. And Sheena from Bronx. Hi. Hello, met a narc, not sure, but I think he was a narc. Did all the narc behaviors, who was married. He lied about it first, then confessed and promised to divorce, and foolishly I stayed. I gave him several opportunities to leave on good terms and go figure things out. Each time he lied and promised and swore he loved me and was sure of leaving, etc. I endured several love bomb and discarded cycles, but divorce never came, so I left him. I blocked him and I went silent. He popped up a couple of weeks later with invoices from a divorce lawyer asking me to just open the lines of communication. I told him he had maintained communication, but not got back together until he was officially divorced. 2 weeks later, I was discarded again over a silly argument. I'm so lost. I truly believe he is done with me. He's gone for good. I understand that it may be a good thing, but I'm devastated, to be honest. I don't understand any of this. If you have a response or video for this situation, I would really appreciate it. Could you please help me? Please, I'm breaking down. Get help. Get somebody to help you. Don't do this. Don't suffer. This is more damaging, just to let you know. You've been damaged by him, and now you're damaging yourself. You've been neglected, and now you're neglecting yourself. You've been abused, now you're abusing yourself. Okay? So, these cycles of love bombing, discard are all confusing to you. It's too much to sit and tell you everything that you just went through over years, maybe. You know, I get questions a lot like, hey, David, how do you heal from narcissistic abuse? It's like, man, you're asking me to sum up every single thing I've learned and every single thing I've done all in one answer. It's just too much. In all my videos, you ask if I have a video, I have, gosh, I don't even know how many videos I have anymore. I really don't. Hundreds, several hundred videos, all about this. Not just one, every one of them is about this. So I recommend going to my playlist called Healing CPTSD, and that'll give you a good start, okay, on how to heal. I have tons of videos on narcissists and why they do what they do. I don't know what else to tell you right now. You're asking me about the cycles of love bombing and discarding. Love bombing, discarding. This is somebody that doesn't know who they are, so they don't know what they want. They don't know how they feel. They don't know what's important to them, okay? And they don't know how to give themselves what they need. And so they're very upset. They feel very bad. They feel very unstable, and they don't know what to do. So they just constantly try different things, impulsivity. And they've been brought up with a value system that believes that everything I need is on the outside, external. I need more money. I need, praise from people. I need all this stuff. And so they're just trying to get what they need from other people. And so they're just using and exploiting people. And they're so unstable. They feel so unstable. They love you one minute and hate you the next because they hate themselves. They can't accept themselves and they can't accept love from other people. They'll never accept the love that you have for him. He never will. Because he doesn't accept himself. He's never been accepted by his parents, by anybody. That's what I mean. It's just too much to explain to you. The cycles of idealization and devalue, or let's just say breaking up all the time, these are hormonal, okay? So you have 4 happy hormones in your brain, and when things are good, they're up, and when things are bad, they're down. And both of you have been doing this, and so now we're addicted. He's addicted to this, and you're addicted to him. So he doesn't care who you are, so he'll just replace you and eventually go do it to somebody else. Doesn't matter. You care who he is, even though you don't know who he is. You think that you love this person and you're addicted to the relationship, so you can't get out of it either. I have all my videos talk about this. So please watch them. Please ask me more questions and please get help, okay? Thank you. This is the longest question today. But this is a very good one. I love this question. And where are we? We have time to talk about it. I was hoping I didn't have to make another video, and I don't. I'm going to fit this in. This is one of my favorite questions from Sarah, Texas. Hello, Sarah. How do you tell if something is a borderline smear campaign against someone else or just an account of someone's experience with another person? For example, someone posts on a very public platform about their experience they had with John, whom they knew and considered a friend. They write how John emotionally hurt them and was terrible to them, and that others should be warned how John is a user and abuser. A friend of this writer and few acquaintances also post about John and how he was a jerk, narcissist, and a manipulative cheat. John is attacked online from random people, threatened, and his reputation is ruined from the circulation of accusations. Because in the online world, accusation, truthful fact, John loses his online job because the company can't be associated with a person that has the accusations of manipulator and abuser, narcissist attached to them. John, however, is appalled about these accusations and says that they are not true and possibly done because he cut off the friendship rather abruptly, because he felt these people wanted more than he could give. So those stories about John wouldn't be considered a smear campaign or just people telling what they think happened in an experience. Personally, I don't understand why anyone would post such stories unless they wanted to be malicious and wanted John to lose everything. A healthy person, I feel, wouldn't need to air their grievances and blame another people by not talking with them, firstly, and simply blindsiding them with rumors, accusations, and blame for it. Absolutely. Why do we have to use their name, right? People are posting something because they want that person to suffer. They want other people to attack them, okay? And look, I understand that anger, the want for vengeance. I get it. It doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean it's healthy. And you said it perfectly here, Sarah. You're perfect. You're perfect. Here's your initial question. How do you tell if something is a borderline smear campaign against someone else or just an account of someone's experience with another person? Abuse. Abuse. Smear campaigns are abuse? And just talking about an experience you had, leaving their name out of it and not attacking them and all that other crap is just that. Just recounting an experience. Okay? It's real simple. And I don't know why this is so hard for people. The only time this is hard for people is it's hard for sick people. Death row. There's one reason I have to give that I'm against murdering people in prison. And I don't want to get into this political argument at all. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to let it. Just an example, an analogy. All I need to hear is that one person has been killed, put to death, and he was innocent. We were wrong. That's all I need to know, that that system has failed. That's it. There's no need to kill these other murders when innocent people are being murdered too. Nope. Sorry, that's just me, my opinion. My other opinion is that There are narcissists out there smearing people and getting other people to jump on board saying it's okay. They showed me proof. They showed me a text message or an email, and it's been happening to me for a long time. And we don't talk bad about people, and I don't care how bad that person is. That's your opinion, period. It's gross, it's disgusting, it's toxic. So we don't have people hating on other people online, on social media, stuff like this. You want to recount your experience. You just said, somebody did this to me one time. Okay? That's a lot different. That's a huge difference than someone's face, their full name, all that. That's what's been happening to me for 3 years. It's sick, and people commit suicide because of it. Period. Period. People commit suicide all the time because of this. Because they can't get any help. People are being attacked. And what hurts somebody doesn't have to hurt another person. I don't care if there's a narcissist that abuses people. We don't post their name up and say, this is a horrible, horrible person that doesn't deserve to live, and other people attack them too. Nope. You're no better than a narcissist. No better. No better. You're abusing. Smear campaign's abuse. Abuse is intentionally trying to hurt someone. If you're intentionally trying to hurt someone, you are abusing someone, and it doesn't matter who they are. It matters who you are. It matters who you are. Who are you? Who are you? Don't tell me about other people when I'm asking who you are. Don't say, oh yeah, but this person. No, I'm asking who you are. Are you someone that hurts people or not? Don't tell me, oh, some people deserve it and others don't. No, we aren't playing that game. No. If abuse is wrong, then we don't do it. That's how we separate ourselves from abusers. We don't abuse. Smear campaign's abuse. You don't need to put their name in it. You don't need to put their picture in it. You don't need to put their names in it. If you hate somebody, and if you're going to claim that somebody did something to you, because there are a ton of borderlines out there, a ton of histrionics, ton of narcissists, ton of sociopaths and psychopaths out there talking bad about people. And how do you know that they're sick and unhealthy and disordered? Because they're talking bad about people. And if I'm saying someone hurt me and you have no idea who I'm talking about, then that's not a smear campaign. Real simple. Like the person that smears me constantly. You don't know who I'm talking about right now, do you? But they'll go make another video and put my name, they'll put my face, they post it for other people to attack me, and then other people come and attack me, and they sit there and go, oh yeah, what I'm doing is good, and they're smearing me. I'm talking about a narcissist. So whoever reacts to who I'm talking about is a narcissist. How about that? I'm just saying a narcissist is smearing me. And you want to defend yourself and say, oh yeah, he's talking about me. He's talking about me. He's talking about me. Yeah, because you're a narcissist. That's why you know I'm talking about you. Sick. It's some of the sickest, disgusting crap. It's some of the worst things we could do to somebody else. But it's just a nasty, sick thing that we do in society. Just deteriorating society. It's awful. It's horrible. It needs to stop. We need to do everything we can to not allow this. And it doesn't matter who they're talking about. I don't care. I don't care if it's about our president. I don't care if it's about your boyfriend, your ex, your friend, some other YouTube channel. Shut up. Just shut up and stop being gross and talking bad about people. Because that's how you really feel about yourself. You hate yourself when you talk about people in a bad light. You hate yourself. And you want people to kill themselves and suffer like you. That's gross. It's gross. Anybody that talks bad about people. And I'm just saying somebody does this to me. You don't know who I'm talking about. It really does happen, and it affects people. It's horrible. So that's okay. Recounting an experience, that's okay. You know, that's all right. We don't need to air our dirty laundry, right? If you have a problem with somebody, go get help. The person smearing me, my God, go get help. You're such a lonely, nasty, toxic, sick person. You have zero life. Anyone that spends time making videos about people or posting stuff on social media and stuff about other people just for hate reasons, just for other people to attack them, is just the sickest people out there, aren't they? And I don't know why this is so hard for people to understand. What's okay, what's not okay. How does it feel? Listening to people talk bad about people feels awful. If I was to sit here and just besiege someone's character, defame them, and attack their character, it feels gross. It feels gross. Me just saying someone has hurt me before, that doesn't feel gross, does it? How does it feel, guys, right? You go watch the person smearing me, and you'll be like, oh my God. Everybody that's ever seen it has told me, I don't know how anybody can sit and watch her. Nasty. It feels bad. There's another indication how you know the difference. Listening to someone talk about an experience doesn't feel bad. Listening to someone say, this person's an awful, horrible, nasty, all negative comments, they're bad, they're sick, they're narcissist, they're this, they're that, that's just ridiculous. Go get some help. You know, if you don't like what someone's doing, leave them alone, right? Sitting there attacking people you don't know and have nothing to do with you, it's just gross. Gross. I mean, the difference is black and white to me. Absolutely black and white, no gray. No gray at all. Don't talk bad about people. If you're wondering, just don't say anything in public. Say it privately, right? Go to a therapist. Go tell your friend. Go tell your family member what's going on. But if you need to do a bunch of this on social media, go do this to professional help. So thank you, Sarah, for bringing this up, because it's just so important. And it's so sad to see people ruining other people's lives and people taking their lives because they don't know where to go for help. Anyways, that's the end of the Q&A videos. That's all. Thank you guys very much. Please give us your locations, okay, when you ask questions, and please support me if you can by subscribing to the channel, voting up or down, commenting down below, posting in this in videos, putting it in a playlist, stuff like this just really helps me, and I really appreciate all of you. Anyone that wants coaching, go to daviddemars.com. Love yourself first, and I'll see you next week.